And now I'd like to turn to today's announcement. Begin by asking a question. Did you lay all that cable? She's a Wonder Woman. I was watching in the other room, but I didn't realize, I didn't bring along all the cable, and empty spools. You're incredible. Thank you. Look, I want to thank you, Jeff, for taking the time, and thank you for the introduction. There you are. And I want to thank Kamala, who's there for every single important thing we do, and I'm not sure how we do it without her. 2 years ago, I asked her to lead an effort on high-speed internet, and she's been doing an incredible job since then. So is Gina Raimondo, our Commerce Secretary. And Shalonda Young, who's a jack of all trades, sitting here at our Office of Management Budgets, played a major role along with Mitch Landrieu and our infrastructure coordinator. And I want to thank, and I mean it sincerely, Joe Manchin of West Virginia, who's here with us today as well. And thank you to the leaders of state and local governments, labor unions, tribal organizations, and telecom companies. Folks, we're talking today about a major investment that we're making in affordable, high-speed internet all across the country. As we started down, I turned to Jeff, I said, this may be, I wonder if President Roosevelt felt a little like this as he talked about the electrification of our farmlands. I mean, think about it. It's almost similar. But to put in context, let's remember where we were 2.5 years ago. The pandemic was raging, the economy was reeling, and the problems we're facing started a lot earlier than that. For decades, and the middle class was hollowed out. Too many good-paying manufacturing jobs moved overseas, public investment was slashed, core sources of economic strength like infrastructure, manufacturing, and innovation were also hollowed out. All that is a result of failed economic policy of I call trickle-down economics. It was called trickle-down economics as well. A belief that we should give tax cuts to the very wealthy and big corporations and expect it to trickle down to everyone else, benefit across the board. I ran for president with a fundamentally different vision, to build the economy from the middle out and the bottom up instead of the top down. To grow the economy by educating and empowering workers, by promoting competition to support small businesses, and investing in ourselves again for the first time in a long time. And that's what today's announcement is all about. What we're doing is, as I said, not unlike what Franklin Delano Roosevelt did. We brought electricity to nearly every American home and farm in our nation. Today, Kamala and I are making an equally historic investment to connect everyone in America to high-speed internet, by an affordable high-speed internet by 2030. It's the biggest investment in high-speed internet ever, because for today's economy to work for everyone, internet access is just as important as electricity was, or water, or other basic services. Think of the parents and students sitting outside of McDonald's or outside your office, be able to get on the internet, in a parking lot, just so their child can go online to do their homework. Just heard from Jeff, who has to drive his kids all over town to find a good internet connection. But he's not alone in that. There are thousands of Americans doing the same thing. Or small business owners are not able to reach more customers.
They want to pass it now. Over 200 House lawmakers would like to expand relief to millions of Americans. Both Democrats and Republicans are beginning discussions on a new piece of legislation that would prevent a government shutdown this fall. But friends, you can expect to see more plans that will drastically adjust relief programs. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for all the details on these upcoming bills. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing the winners of the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. As congressional Republicans increase discussions on social programs, a trio of Democrats in the House have reintroduced legislation that would make permanent the expanded monthly child tax credit. The American Family Act has been reintroduced by Representatives Rosa DeLauro, Susan Delbene, and Richie Torres. and the bill has been backed by over 200 House Democrats. This bill would ensure the permanency of the expanded child tax credit as established in American Rescue Plan. The expanded child tax credit expired at the end of 2021, even as the inflation rate continued to affect millions of Americans. The recently proposed legislation would continue the $300 monthly credit for children aged 6 and younger, while also expanding the maximum credit to $250 per month or $3,000 annually. That is up from $2,000 under the previous policy. The bill also provides the full credit to children that have been left behind previously by revoking a rule limiting the refundable portion to $1,400 per year. The bill will also eliminate the earnings requirement that previously excluded about 1/3 of eligible children from the full credit. Representative Rosa DeLaura's office has noted that the expanded child tax credit assisted more than 61 million U.S. children and lifted nearly 4 million youngsters out of poverty in 2021 alone. DeLauro said in a recent statement, "When we expanded and improved the child tax credit in 2021 under the American Rescue Plan, it provided unprecedented economic security for American families. The monthly payments help parents pay their bills, keep nutritious food on the table, afford school supplies, as well as manage a mortgage or rent payment." Several Democrats have made it clear that this credit would be an investment in children and families. Many advocacy groups have shown support for the bill's reintroduction. Amy Hanover, Executive Director of the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy, said in a statement, "We are thrilled to see lawmakers prioritizing tax credits for low and middle income families with the introduction of the American Family Act today." The American Family Act comes amid Republicans' proposals to change social programs, including slashing funds for rental assistance and other education programs. It follows the imposition of new work requirements on some recipients of SNAP benefits and temporary assistance for needy families. So, dearest friends, what are your thoughts on this recently proposed legislation? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. 2 states are set to significantly ramp up the financial incentives to adopt renewable energy and electric vehicles under new laws that mimic federal clean energy tax credits, which are provided under the American Reduction Act. Also, what's clear is that Minnesota is going all in on the experiment. About $900 million in Minnesota's next 2-year budget will pay for the tax credit of up to $1,750 per child, with no limit on the number of children in a home who qualify. Because the credit is situational, not all families will receive the maximum. Once household earnings reach a certain level, $29,500 for single filers and $35,000 for couples, the credits start to taper. Minnesota lawmakers recently agreed on a $2 billion budget bill that dedicates hundreds of millions of dollars to cutting greenhouse gas emissions. This is through tax rebates that incentivize the adoption of solar power systems, electric home appliances, and electric vehicles. Minnesota follows in the footsteps of Colorado, where Democratic Governor Jared Polis signed a series of bills last week that allocates as much as $120 million in state tax credits. The credits would be for heat pumps, electric vehicles, and even electric lawn equipment like lawnmowers and leaf blowers. That means that residents in Minnesota and Colorado who end up installing solar panels on their homes, renovating their offices with energy-efficient heat pumps, or buying new electric vehicles could soon claim credits from our federal government. Well, my amazing and most dearest friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Monday. My dearest friends, I want to say thank you for being here every day and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.